aka Angelic Empress. This is my first time going live, so I want to just get straight to, I was looking at something, straight to my message, mind the table. It's been a while since I did a live video, but again, it's me in the flesh. I wanted to get right into my channelings and my dreams and downloads. Let me go ahead and bless the channel and bless my energy, bless my crown chakra. Yes. I'm sitting here and enjoying a bowl of jello with some whipped cream, collective. Let's get right into the challenge. You may be in this energy, childlike energy. Definitely tap into that energy. But yeah, by me just eating a bowl of jello, and it's red. So red can be significant. And I have all kinds of fruits and whipped cream on it. Handmade whipped cream my daughter made. But yeah, I just been feeling like my inner child's been just getting healed and enlightened, and just it's been feeling good lately. So I don't know if you are feeling that way, collective. Okay, I'm channeling right now. I was hearing a lot of channeling songs, as well. If this is your first time listening to my message, I am an intuitive tarot reader as well as a storyteller, teller. Okay, I entertain, for the highest good of all and raise the vibes of everybody. Let's hit the bell on that. For your highest good. If my messages doesn't resonate, check others down below or select another YouTuber or tarot reader. But yes, collective, I may not be everyone's cup of jello, but I'm someone's whipped cream. Collective, whoa. But yes, if you want to know anything else about me, check my bio in the description box. But I want to get right into my dreams. So, yeah, you could be having a lot of monitoring energies. I mean, by me, of course, when I take my breaks, and I just fill out the energy. I'm living my life, doing whatever I need to do. Life be life. And for me, of course, you got a lot of people antsy and on their tippy toes and want to know what's going on. Confirmation. And how you know is because the energies you feel, whether you get it through your dreams or just how people approach you and what they say, but definitely through your dreams. So monitoring energies was definitely just seeing how I was going, how life be life with me in my dreams, of all kinds of trickster energies and props of people staging in my dreams to try to psych me out, try to hurt me, try to gaslight me, love bomb me, try to get me in my bag or my fills, collective. My gosh. So you could be experiencing that, collective, a lot of monitoring energies. Just want to know what's going on, what's your next moves. Uh-huh. Um, that's what was, if you're manifesting, during this Sagittarius moon, which it was very chaotic and crazy. I don't know if you was feeling that energy. It was very strong and very aggressive and very determined, like forceful is what I was getting from this energy that wanted to be all in your business. The dip or the jello. So that's what a lot of people are wishing things on you. Again, wish as you continue to move forward, healing your inner child, getting in your inner child energy, finding things that spark some life into you, maybe some creativity back in your life that you used to do or you put on a back burner. Now you're tapping back into that energy, possibly. On my community page, I was cleaning and I saw fives like a Uno card. So it's all about you, collective, focusing on yourself. You know, you're the number one Uno. It's probably raising or healing your solar plexus that was been, you know, that's been tampered with, harvest from, that's been maybe starving for creativity. It was hungry, like I'm banging this jello. It was hungry for creativity, for you to spark and wake it back up. Maybe the higher realms is waking and sparking that creativity within you again with an idea, maybe just a spark of life, of you appreciating and loving the small, simple things, making something that make you smile, making something, creating something that puts you in childlike energy. The monitoring energies slash witch energies that I was feeling and seeing in my dreams, I'm telling you, those are the dream stealers, the harvesters. And again, they are facing karma or they will be going through some karma. Because I literally saw a witch in my dream, black hair, eyes, just white. I'm going to have some pictures on my community page of just what I was seeing in my dreams posted on my community page relating to this live. But yeah, they're going to get their their rewards, whatever they were, um, from off of Brown Sugar. If y'all saw that movie with Tay Diggs and Shanala Twain, I forgot her last name. When I just heard Tay Diggs say, "My rewards," when he was going through divorce. But yeah, someone could be going through that. Someone could be going through divorce. They're looking for a reward. They probably are coming after you, collective, to get some type of harvesting from to get a reward. But they're going to just receive your karma, pretty much, that you have let go or you're letting go, that you're healing. These monitoring energies, entities, witch and warlocks is going to receive the reward that they're looking for, that they wasn't planning to receive. But again, the higher realms, aka God, whoever you serve for your highest good, he's very tricky as well. Okay, so he's paying back what's been taken from you, what's been stolen. Okay, so I was getting that type of energy. They're trying to spook you and scare you in your dreams. I literally chopped off the, I'm telling you, during this Mercury retrograde pre-shadowing. Whoo, collective. I'm telling you, the energy has been wild. Okay, the energy has been wild. Hopefully, again, I can post this video because this is my first time doing this. Whole collective. You could have been seeing snakes in dreams. Again, talks about transitioning, that talks about Kundalini awakening, or maybe getting in alignment with your chakras, that these energies and entities wanted to unbalance or unalign other energies. I feel like that's being balanced. Charm some snakes and throw them in a closet. So to me, that was saying that people are hiding in the closet, could be on the down low. These energies that want to come at me. Someone likes to be a snake charmer. Okay, just go all around fornicating with their wand, male-wise, pretty much polluting the whole world with their sexuality, if you know what I mean. Being a second fiddles out here in these streets. Oh, collective. Energies and entities, whoever was projecting towards me, towards my collective, that is for my highest good on my channel that's listening. That's the ones that are not for my highest good. I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to the ones that wish me well and really listens, shares messages, and really um, use my messages for their highest good. Okay, not on the bullshit. Collective. When energies, entities are trying to block one of your chakras, trust and believe that others will heighten, others will get enlightened, others will get um, opened up a line that I was talking about regarding the snake dream I had. These bitches wish that they could disrupt your connection with higher realms, with a God or Ra, but they can't because little do they know, again, possibly you've been aligned or you've been on this assignment from day one, from birth. When you was coming out, you was fighting for your lives from birth. Okay, you could be a gifted child, you could be a chosen one, you could be of many names that you give yourself. Shaman, healer, empath, psychic, okay? A witch, not a dark witch, okay? Not the ones that are being a bitch at this time, doing bitchy things. Man or female. I'm not talking about the whole warlocks. Those that are of the light, the ones that are for the highest good of mankind, humankind. Those are the ones I'm talking about. When other energies or entities try to silence you, maybe you have went silent, maybe you have pulled back your energy and went completely oasis for a minute or for a while. Now you're back, like me. Martin Lawrence, guess who's back? Guess who's back? But like I was saying, someone must like Martin Lawrence. Someone's name could start with a M or a L or Martin or Lawrence or Tay Diggs, T or D. S or what is her, the girl he was with? Someone's name could start with S. But anyway, collective energies trying to block and stop you from moving forward. It could be just pausing on, the energies or pause on certain things you were doing just to fall back, take a break. Like, can you get a break out here in this world without being spiritually harassed or attacked? Like, when is that, harmful? When is that a crime? But anyway, when people don't hear you, you go ice, you go silence. Again, people go numbnuts. Energies go numbnuts, energies go crazy, people go crazy because they don't know your moves and what you're doing when you go silent. It is none of their damn business. But again, you possibly were saying monitoring energies, wanting to know. Again, they literally said to me in my dreams, what are you manifesting? Are you manifesting energies? Okay, another person next thing could have been doing a truth spell. Because I literally said something regarding just what I'm doing moving forward. So someone could have been doing a truth spell on you, collective, to see your moves. Again, these energies are too damn nosy. Yes, they are. They need to go sit down and take a shit, collective. Whoa. Speaking about the witchery stuff, yeah, witches and warlocks, whoever was projecting is going to get stitches because they up to fuckery. They up to mind fuckery. They're doing things that they have no business doing to certain people, to anybody that's innocent. Minding their business, staying in their own lanes. These energies, again, are so nosy as hell to the point where they're doing all these kitchen crafts and kitchen ABC 123 magic off of Google, off of YouTube. Don't know what they're into, conjuring up, okay? But they're sending it to the wrong people / right people, because when that shit hits the fan, when that stuff goes back, again, guess who's back? Your ancestors and you. I'm telling you, when it hits the fan, when it's sent back immediately, I'm telling you, they will get stitches. Some energies, whoever was projecting onto me or my collective, they're sick. They're cursed. Something bad is happening in their lives right now because they wanted to fuck around and find out. And yes, that's one of my sayings. I'll go and throw out my my deck I created, all my sayings that from when I started this channel from day one. Yes, collective, they are fucking around and finding out that you're not the one or two to be playing with, to be messed with. Okay, I had to throw snakes in the closet because they were trying to attack my arms and my hands. They were trying. And I looked at them and I said, don't do that. And I grabbed them and threw them in the closet, and yeah, they were trapped. So again, snakes represent being energy enemies, not just about transition and alignment and about wisdom, you gaining wisdom, you being sharp as a serpent. What does that say? Being sharp as a serpent, but or smart as a serpent and gentle as a dove. That's how you are, collective. That's how you are flowing in this world at this time. This may not be to everybody and how you're flowing, going things. Okay, how you're adapting to things that is occurring in your life. Everybody's on different timelines, everybody's going through different scenarios. But I'm talking about for the ones that is not staying in their lanes and drinking their waters. Uh-huh. Drinking their waters, not minding their damn business. Want to know when coming back. Want to know what you're doing behind the scenes. Want to be all extra, extra, read all about it. Type of energy. Energy's been. I could be speaking to a Sagittarius that's doing a part, that's a part of this witchery, this occult group, this society. Could be doing toilet shit spells, collective. But I'm telling you, like I said in my previous message, this is going to connect. People are going to be going through shit storms that are throwing things at you. There's always a calm. Now, this is a storm. I came on here to do this live. The storm, they was trying to quiet me up. They was trying to block my chakras. But again, guess who's back? Your chakras could have got aligned and even been heightened because energies wanted to block and stop one of your chakras, a few of your chakras. Others could have got heightened. I was literally hearing bats flying before it got dark. I was literally hearing the echo of the bats flying around. So they may have been pretty close to my house or maybe far away. But from where I was at in my house, and I was hearing the sounds of the bat. It was so loud. So again, you could be getting harmed in your gifts. You could be given another kind of gift, okay, from others that are trying to stop and block, close, cover, touch. Don't touch me. Dirty energies and entities, witches and warlocks. Don't touch me. Touch not my anointed. Oh my gosh, collective. Oh my gosh, is what you need to say. I was also getting a lot of energies of the Delilahs and the Samson spirit. Okay, of course, that was a Jezebel energy. So again, these are Jezebel energies. Okay, people want to be on your business again. This is all connecting to my dreams and the energies I was feeling. They want to know your secrets. They want to get all in your business, all in your lanes, instead of driving or staying in their own lanes, whether, however, they're walking in their lanes, skipping to the loo to their lanes. Okay. So, however they are in their lanes, they came into your lane and that was the wrong thing to do. Okay. So now they're paying for it. They're paying the price from them willing to sacrifice, getting in your business, getting in your energy, getting in your lane, getting on your dreams, trying to get ahead or above of knowing your downloads, possibly trying to block your downloads. That is not going to happen, collective. Not going to happen, Captain. You are the captain of your ship, captain of your life. It is not going to happen. So again, you could be getting enlightened. That's snake energy, Kundalini energy. You could have been feeling, okay, You could have been feeling energies within your crown chakra, just any energy within your body of your unclogged, unblocked, okay, from energies or entities trying to, or people projecting, astral projecting, okay, sending energies your way, trying to muck up and dust up your energy. It has been cleared. It's getting cleared. Yes. Confirmation. Oh. So again, that energy that was sent has been sent back. So again, people are getting sick. People are cursed because they are used to the wrong people. Okay, that is the bystanders, pretty much. I literally woke up today. This is the 5th of June. I literally woke up and I heard Hag. Uh, I was at peace, with my resting and all. People are trying to disturb my peace at times, but I just know when that occurs, there's a moon going around and I'm feeling the energy, or people literally is protecting. Okay. But I literally woke up and heard hag. So yeah, these are hags, male or female, hags that was projecting. That's working together. But again, they're going to be sick together, cursed together. Whoa, collective, from the projections they're doing. Uh-huh. I literally heard this week too. While they was projecting, I heard nobody move. They don't stop me from saying it. I heard nobody move, nobody get hurt. So I know that was probably off a song, maybe a reggae song. But yes, when I heard that, I was like, uh-oh, someone's in trouble. So again, the higher realms, the ancestor spirit guides, possibly have caught somebody trying to go all in your energy, deep in your dreams, deep in a dream state, okay, trying to block and stop, trying to shit on your parade, or dust up your light, trying to silence you. Whatever they were throwing, whatever they were saying, whatever they were doing, these are old hags, and again, they are getting hurt. Whoa, collective, when I heard that, nobody move, nobody get hurt, they have been caught. When you usually hear something like that, it sounds like a cop would say that to you. So someone could be going through some legal situations, collective. Whoa. Oh my gosh. You took back your power, or this is an encouragement to take back your power, return that energy back to the source and senders where it came from. Uh-huh. I've been hearing other extra energies talking shit because they don't think you are hip to the script or to your spiritual path. They don't think you're that high in ranking, or you're that enlightened or intuitive. Okay, if you call yourself those kind of characters or that name for yourself, if you have that gift, they don't think or know how advanced you are. Okay. They are pretty much suffering and going through, what is it? Up a shit's creek, is what I heard. Whoa, collective. So your energy is being purified right now. If it hasn't been, if you haven't been feeling yourself, or just feeling, maybe just been feeling like something else is going on other than what you're doing is of extra cleansing and protection, or just, you're on your P's and Q's and living your life, because life be life, and these other energies again wants to be nosy and all in your business. They're going to suffer, or they are suffering at this time. You possibly are going through a graduation spiritually, collective. My daughter, she just recently graduated. I'll be posting some pictures soon, but on my social medias. But yes, you're spiritually going through some graduation from not retaliating the way they wanted you to retaliate, collective. Okay, so you're going through probably some advanced graduation, spiritually. You could have been seeing dragonflies. Okay, so yes, definitely the ancestors are surrounding you. They're out and protecting you. They also say when you see dragonflies, it could signify a soulmate. So if you're looking for love or looking for a deep, strong connection, possibly that could be occurring. If you're not already in a connection, connection could be coming. Uh-huh. Channeling songs. I was hearing a lot of, I don't know who sings this song. I just heard this week, I heard When I Reminisce Over You, My God. Ooh. Ooh. So it sounds like that was sounding like I'm always saying song sounds like a mantra, but that kind of sound like that when they went like ooh. So I was hearing that song. Someone could be reminiscing over you, collective. Let them reminisce. Reminisce on what they had. Let them reminisce. Yes, collective. Now they want to cry. Whoa. I was also hearing a lot of Rihanna songs this week as well. I was hearing before I turned this on, I was hearing, pay me what you want me. Don't act like you forgot. I call the shots. Like blah, blah, blah. Pay me what you owe me. Don't act like you forgot. Bitch, but I have my money. Do. So again, that was telling me, and the word that came to me when I was hearing that was, they better have my energy. Whoa, collective. These people, places, and things, whoever is projecting, you know what I mean, of the dark, lower energies. Yeah, you're taking back your power. You're taking back your energy, collective. Let me hit that a little louder. Whoa, you're taking back and claiming your power and energy because you call the shots. Like block, block, block. Exactly. Your ancestor spirit guides are on it. Nobody move. Nobody get hurt. Is what I heard. Whoa, collective. Another song I was hearing was her cockiness. So I don't know. Maybe someone hates how cocky you are. Maybe you're becoming a little cocky for your own right. Okay. You deserve to be a little cocky about yourself. Okay. You have came a long damn way on this journey, on these spiritual streets. You're going to be cocky a little bit. It's okay. Don't learn that song. My cockiness, lick my straight shine. Look, 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 is what I was hearing. And then I was hearing, when I was hearing, bitch, better have my money. ASAP. You better have it ASAP. My energy ASAP. I was hearing ASAP Rocky too. I praise the Lord. I, the, I never heard that song. But y'all know what I'm talking about. It's called Praise the Lord. So you are praising God. You are praising the Lord because you have took back your power, your energy. It is coming back to you 1,000 times. Continue praising the Lord because you purify that energy that they threw at you, constantly throwing at you. I mean, non-stop. My gosh, this Mercury retrograde hasn't really started. Saying, whoa, they could have been calling you crazy because you're intuitive. If you are, or you just spiritual in your own way, collective, this could be a religious group, a cult coven. This could have been a church group of people. This could be people within your family calling you dark confirmation, collective. People have something to say, calling you cray cray. That rhymes. Whoa, have something to say, calling you cray cray. Let them call you whatever they want because you know yourself and you're going to continue praising the Lord. Praise the Lord. I break the law. So these are energy that breaks the law. I came, I saw. However he been saying. I grab, I take some. These energies, that's how they was. Okay, these opposed forces. Uh-huh. What you see, what I saw, you take. Uh-huh. Like I said, aggressive energies, aggressive um entities, aggressive projections, astral projections. You possibly was feeling attacks. My gosh, collective. Your ancestors are big. They don't know who your ancestors are, who rose with you, who will be chopping off heads. Again, you are a spiritual warrior. You possibly was again fighting in your dreams, chopping off heads. You know, you are the wounded warrior in your dreams. You are the wounded spiritual soldier here on this 3D world. My gosh, collective. And you're going to continue praising the Lord. I wanted to quickly, mm, those are what I wanted to share with you, collective. Okay, from my dreams. I also saw frog today when I was waking up. But as I was seeing frogs, okay, of course, there's a positive and negative to seeing frogs, from seeing these witches and warlocks going through hallucinations and being possessed. It definitely brought me to my deck that I created that I'm going to use regarding um, aliens, dark and light encounters. So I'm about to use that deck of the unknown. But before I use that deck, again, they being possessed and want to show you that they are crazy and deranged and possessed. Okay, and they're going to be stuck in that kind of energy with that entity. Okay, but collective. Again, one could be in the closet, someone could be in the download. Okay, these witches and warlocks all fucking each other and possibly are on the down low. Okay, hiding their true identity, not being authentic. Okay, that can go for all the categories I mentioned: friend, family, foe, hoe, business, lover, ex-lover, friends, whatever. Okay. Whoa. Did you hear the train in the background? I'm speaking some truth. But again, when I saw the frog, again, someone using that in their spell work, using frogs, okay? But also, I feel like collective, you possibly could be, again, taking new leaps, you know, having a new outlook on life and taking leaps, big leaps into things, maybe small jumps into things, but carrying that faith with you, okay? I literally saw a frog tail shed off. It came off in my dreams, and then it grew another one. So that was, it looked so weird in my dream, but I was like, yeah, someone's on that hocus pocus shit. But I was also saying to myself when I looked it up, it was saying, oh, you're taking some leaps into new things. Okay, you're looking forward into embracing um, maybe spiritual, your spiritual journey, collective. So that's encouragement to do so in your own way. In your own way. Take leaps of faith, have leaps of faith, okay? In spite of what all the opposing energies are trying to take and do. They're always here to still kill and destroy, but little do they know that they're going to be swallowed up in their own shitstorm again, collective. And flush down the hole. I just saw Daffy Duck when they showed the episode on Looney Tunes. These are Looney Tune energies. When he was flushing everything down the toilet, like everything. That was funny episode. I'm gonna probably have that. I'm the songs that I know what I'm seeing from the third eye. You are flushing everything down the drain. Okay, and they're getting flushed down the drain. So we're gonna go ahead and tap into if you stuck around. Whoa, this long. Thank you so much, collective. I'm trying to move fast. Do we have any messages regarding my dreams to clarify what's going to happen? Oh, to clarify what's going to happen to these energies and entities. Okay, so there's a few that flipped. Okay, so this is encouragement, collective. This is encouragement for you. Okay, you could be seeing some spiritual or receiving some downloads. Again, they're trying to stop you getting spiritual downloads, spiritual connection, because they are jelly, like the jello I showed you earlier. They are jealous. Okay, don't give up. In spite of what you're going through, don't give up. You could be having, I think I wrote this on here this time. Yes, seraphims or cherubims watching and protecting you, collective. Don't give up is what that is saying. Wow. Okay, what was the other one that flipped over? Whoa, this is not supposed to be in my deck. Yes, they're sprung on the demon D. These were energies again. They're screwing each other. They're gonna get screwed really hard. Dryly. Okay, without any mayo. Wow, I don't know why I said wow, mayo, mustard, without any Vaseline, medicines, whatever they're using. These are called coven groups. All devils. Okay, I never pulled this out constantly. As I use this deck, I hardly pull that out. That's representing spies. Whoa, collective. This is representing spies. It literally says, wow, watchers, witches, warlocks, heathens, harlems. Wow, it says workplace / force. They could be platonic connections, sexual connections. Again, this is talking about family thoughts groups, groupies, ex-lovers, situationships, connections. They're going to be getting demonetized by the demons that they're fooling around with and calling on and representing, or that they're pulling on, summoning, that they're worshiping. They're going to get screwed. Screwed down the hole, what I heard. Damn, collective, that is rough. Whoa, that is rough. Don't give up, collective. Continue to hang in there. These entities and entities is going to face their judgment. People that are projecting, of all parties involved, wow, is going to face their judgment. Wow, collective. Oh my, this is a new one. Okay, I'm gonna have to cover this. So yeah, collective. I don't know if you can really visualize my picture here, but this is a person that's sleeping in their own vulnerable state, dream state. Okay, everything's blue. Now I'm gonna turn it around, upside down. See this entity and energy? They're watching as you're resting, as you're sleeping, doing moon magic during this time. Okay, this person here naked. So that's why I'm covering her up. But that was energy watching. Could have been of a female. You know the witch had black hair? That's crazy this came out. She had black hair, her eyes was white. Looking all possessed and crazy. They're going to be out of business. These are energies and entities. Their place is going to be shut down, burned down, closed down is what it's saying. Texas and Voodoo Witchcraft House is closed for business. They better back off is what it's saying. Wow, collective. This is all that came out of my deck. Yes. They were doing the dream magic. Wishing bad on probably your love life, wishing bad on your personal life, wishing bad on just anything you're trying to do or create. They're wishing harm and bad on you. Possibly is trying to feed you in your dream. You know you shouldn't be eating in your dream, no matter what it is. Sending all harmful energies your way. But you're being protected by Archangel Michael's or some higher beings. This is representing a higher beings. You know the movie called what is that movie with the blue aliens? Avatars. Remember the blue orbs? This is a blue orb watching and protecting you. Okay? Celestial inner and outer realms, watching and protecting my collective. Whoa. Okay? These rays, they was trying to send you negative rays. This red represents negative rays. Again, red is significant in this message. But they was trying to send negative energy. And this blue just came out of nowhere, collective. Whoa, nowhere. What the hell, collective? Yes, these energies were from hell. Mm. They're going back to where they belong, getting screwed as well in hell for eternity. In the hole. Whoa, collective. Why? Wow, because your chakras are fine, ancestors, spirit lines are aligning your chakras. Again, planets could be getting in alignment. Okay, I know what planets is working with each other, what's going on within the solar system, within the sky, within out space. But this is what this is representing. All the planets getting in alignment. And you're standing right there, seeing them get in alignment, as in whizzing past you. You're standing in a galaxy or just on a planet. Picture yourself. And you see the planets just lining up one by one, whizzing past you as you look out in the sky, out of space. Oh, and that star within inside, that light within inside you is appearing, it's coming out. It is shining. This is what they're trying to fucking stop or close, collective, but they can't because they are hoes. Hoes and hobos that are going down the whole, collective. Why? Because they were trying to get you in your feels. They were really trying to screw you in the astral projections. Get you in your feels, get you in your bags, get you all emotional. Don't know that you possibly served many timelines, many kind of lives within your life. You're learning that possibly. Maybe you're getting attracted to different uh, cultures, different type of stories. Maybe you're into documentaries. Okay, this represents the mermaids. Maybe looking into that. Okay, maybe you're thinking, maybe, wow, was I a mermaid back in my time? You're probably looking, maybe intrigued, or just always watching documentaries of the ocean. You possibly could have been a mermaid in your past life, collective. Whoa. This is also representing a mermaid spirit, okay? Because this looks like water. Doesn't look like she's there in water, he or she's in water. Like her body is, and she's half covered in water. And I turned it, whoa, I hope you didn't see that. Her tatas. I turned it upside down, and then it's looked like a mermaid in the water. Okay, however you want to perceive my artwork, my pictures. Okay. Whoa, collective. That could have been a marine mermaid spirit that they was trying to send to you. My gosh, collective. A lot of blues came out as well. I'm seeing in this picture. So the matrix, red, blues, that I'm seeing a lot. My ancestors are funny. They say they are getting demonetized. Shit. They don't know what's coming up against. Okay, you're probably a resurrection of the past life, past person. They don't know who they was coming up against. Your ancestors is watching and protecting you for sure. They done called and drugged up. I'm telling you, they have summoned your ancestors from past lives. Okay, coming from the grave. Coming after their ass. Why? Because you are protected. You could be of the fairies. Maybe you love fairies. Maybe you love watching movies, documentaries about fairies. Okay, this is a fairy rank. This is showing that the fairy is watching and protecting over you, collective, for those that apply to. So remember my previous message. That's enough with that deck. That deck pretty much told it all from just my previous message. Let me drink my lemon water. Cheers. Stay hydrated, collect these energies. Dehydrated. Dehydrated. Mm. Whoa, they're dehydrated spiritually, collective, literally, possibly physically. Uh-huh. My gosh, collective. So remember I said I was going to use my erotic deck? Okay, I didn't have a chance to do it the last time. I'm going to just pull from the top. Okay. I have to cover up some pictures there. So yeah, the moon. My gosh, collective, not to be a Cancer, part of this shenanigans in the background, doing and being a part of this clique. Okay, I heard clique group. Uh-huh. The occult, the coven, maybe this is happening to Cancer. You can have this in your chart. But again, collective, I hope the lighting's good so you can see the moon. Okay, the moon is also exposing the energy, exposing the truth, exposing all the little white lies, black lies, whatever color lies you want to name it or categorize it, all lies, belly full of dusty, dirty lies. This moon is illuminating the lies. They are exposing the lies. That is occurring, collective. Whoa, it's literally showing the moon. And look what's on it. Female picture. Wow. Again, collective. My gosh, lies are being exposed. Yes. Do you hear the thunderstorm? My gosh. And that showed a picture from outside. I believe that's thunderstorms. That's what it sounded like. It could be fireworks. My gosh, collective. This, again, is a water sign. So water signs could be involved in that occult coven type of groups. Okay. This female is filling with somebody's, again, remember the card I pulled out? Whoa, collective. I'm not encouraging you to be fiddle or fiddler, but this is what is relating to my previous message. Okay, someone is literally so bold out here fiddling with somebody. Okay, energy. This could be representing energetically or physically. Someone's a fiddler, someone's a filler, someone's a toucher. This is possibly what they was doing in their occult coven groups. My gosh, the witch and warlock coven cult groups trying to call themselves sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost, Holy Spirit. Oh, they're filled with the Holy Ghost, all right. With the ghosts, demonic energy or ghosts, all right. Whoa, collective. Just fill in. This could be an earth sign. Okay. Doesn't have to be, but it could be. You could also be seeing twos. My gosh, collective. You are coming in. This is, I believe this is the air sign. You are coming in strong. This is on a horse. This is like a female. She's kind of naked in between. This is a female on a stallion. I'm telling you, someone's coming in as a stallion to you, collective. If you're looking for love, looking for a new connection, okay, in all the right places, someone is coming to rescue you. Someone is coming to heal you. It's coming to be a part of a true divine connection. My gosh. My gosh. These energies want to pretty much be devilish in your energy. Again, this could be an air sign. Okay? Doesn't have to be, or a water sign. Look at that look on their face. Fiddling with themselves, possibly in a corner. Somewhere full of disgrace, just fiddling with themselves. Someone could have been fiddling with themselves to your pictures, doing some crazy stuff. You're telling someone to kiss your ass. You don't have to be air sign, but she's showing a little cheek there. Okay, lifting up her skirt, showing her ass. That's right. That's right. You're telling them to kiss your ass. These energies that want to play. Play. She's literally fiddling with someone down in between. I don't know if this is a couple. Could be of a different race, a connection. This occult coven group, whatever group this is, could be, again, a couple. out there filling, playing the fields, roaming the streets, being unfaithful with each other. Okay, she's literally grooming this person. Someone's being groomed the wrong way, on the wrong path. Okay, by someone that's uh wants to tease, by someone that wants to please. Again, they're all demonized by the D, is what's shown here. And that person looking like la 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 la. Again, this could be a stranger. I heard stranger danger. This could be someone you don't even know that wants to touch and feel all up on you. That is transferring of energy. My gosh, collective. These are the cards that came out in my previous message I wasn't able to use. Couple could be going through some kind of fight over you, collective. Someone getting out of a, connection that's been all about SA, or a connection that could have been about DM. Okay, this person's literally fighting against an energy that wants to hold them captive, and you don't know what he's touching. Okay, so again, this could be a female against a female, male against a male against a female. Okay, but drawing fire signs. Okay, so someone could be, again, being mistreated because of you, or just being mistreated because of them not knowing their worth. Wow, collective. Those are the cards that came out, okay, of the erotic deck. Let me go ahead and do this last deck. If you have stuck around this long, thank you so much. Really, really appreciate y'all for tapping into my live. Wow, this is different for me. Okay. Yeah, the Prince of Wands. You are the journalist. I'm being a journalist right now. I am spreading the news. They're trying to shut me up, keep me quiet, be all up in my energy and my lane, not staying in their own lane. I am speaking it out, calling it out like it is. You could be a whistleblower like me, and they don't like when you are speaking the truth and telling it like it is. Yes, this could have been a dancer. Someone that wanted to be dancer for money is what I heard. Sign. Fooling with fire. Again, told you I heard someone say nobody move. No, nobody move. Nobody get hurt. She looked like she's about to get burned because she took her ass in the kitchen, being nosy, doing all kinds of witchery, or now they about to get burned. That's what the person's saying. Whoa, you could have been seeing 10s or 9s. That's what came out in the erotic. Could be talking about someone that has this sentence on them spiritually. They could be getting judged right now, or they have a sentence on them. They could be a criminal, have that background, or they can become a criminal because of what they're doing to you, collective. If they're not respecting your space spiritually, they're going against spiritual laws, as above, so below. What do you think is going to happen to them on these streets? If they're going against spiritual law, they're going against the physical law, man's law, of course. So we could be talking about hobos. I heard homosexuals. Wow. Again, we could be talking about whoremongers, whores, convicts. Okay. It's an end to that energy taunting you, haunting you, coming after you, spreading a belly full of rotten lies. You see, it says 10. They're done. They're done. My gosh, collective. Thinking and doing all kind of witchery. Yeah, doing all kind of witchery. Trying to come up with ideas, new ways of doing things. The mage. This could be a man that's doing all this. Other than a woman, this could be separate people. They all have their own agendas to what they're doing. So that is fireworks I'm hearing. Okay. Again, someone's going to get burnt by the fireworks. They're trying to spark up something. They're about to get burnt, collective. You could have been seeing eights. Yeah, this is people that's full of addictions. It's showing here adolescence. This is a lot of glass being spilled, of wines and of drinks. My gosh, collective. Again, they are being exposed. Wow, collective. They need to see a therapist. Is what you're saying. These energies, people, and things, it's literally showing a therapist. Maybe you're going for therapy. Maybe this is encouragement for them to go to therapy. They're possibly saying you are. It's literally showing a therapist and it's showing someone's feet right here. So someone is going to therapy. A sneaker, a foot here, and jeans. So someone is going through or going to therapy. Or that's encouragement for those energies too. I'm telling you, collective. Whoever they are, if they're the convict, the mage, the dancer, tower moments are occurring. What did I say? Tower moments are occurring on your oppressors, on the opponents that wants to be confirmation, that wants to be a villain in your energy, your story, your chapter in your life. Tower moments is occurring. I don't know how many times I've shown you water, energy of water. Now, the orange color is significant. So the solar, sacral, the throat chakra, the root chakra. These are energies they were trying to attack. Possibly was attacking. Yeah, they're about to be the hanged man. This is what that came out, or the hanged woman. Whoa, collective. Whoa, as these towers hit, wow, they're going to receive failure. This is dark. This picture is really dark. Wow, collective. It's like showing targets in certain areas. Yeah, they target you. Okay, but to me, this is showing different targets, in the spiritual realms of the entities they wanted to use. Okay, they're trying to target that towards you. It's being targeted back right at them. It's mirroring, moving back to them. Sevens, you could have been seeing sevens. It says failure on this card. What they're trying to target or what they're trying to do toward you, collective, is going to be a failure. Okay, they're going to receive a tower or towers. Remember I was talking about snakes? This came out, collective. Yeah, science. I was talking about documentaries and everything. Yeah, they were using you as a project, a lab rat. Wow, collective. They was using you as, I just heard weird science. They was using you as a lab rat, using you to test. They was using you to test your endurance, to test your resilience, to test to test your gangster, collective, is what I heard. Whoa. And they're about to receive it. They're about to receive the most biggest test of their life. From your ancestors and spirit guides. It's literally showing a snake and a sword being drove into the snake. Swords, like this snake is caught, trapped. Someone got trapped, possibly in the spiritual realm as well as within the 3D realm. They was trying to trap your heart, stop you from loving yourself, stop you from having hope and faith and love again, stop you from maybe having connections, stop you from your heart beating, possibly. My gosh, maybe throwing death spells at you. Whoa, collective. I am almost done. Thank you again for sticking around. I hope this post. You are saying no to any heart to heart from this past energy. Okay, this could be of a new energy coming in. All right, that wants this type of connection with you. Deep conversation, intimate discussion of blunt and honesty. That's the type of energy and connections you want with people. Healthy people, people that has their mind right. Okay, I literally saw my sign that I have on my shelf. It says peace on earth, but when I woke up today, I saw peace of mind. It was telling me you're having a peace of mind, and that's how it felt. My squad is on deck. Your squad is possibly on deck, collective. Definitely my squad is on deck spiritually. On these ass, on these Rudy two asses, these rotten asses. I've just heard rotten apples. Whoa, collective. Whoa. They're on these rotten asses, collective. Look how devilish you look. Whoa. I'm telling you. You're saying no to rebounds. This came upside down. A lot of cards came upside down. My gosh. A lot of cards came upside down. You're not hitting a brick wall. You're continuously moving forward, collective. Okay, they want you to hit a brick wall. Possibly they're hitting a brick wall. Uh-huh. You're saying no to no frenemies, no new friends, no new friends. You're saying no to the frenemies. You're seeing for who they really and truly are. The masks are falling off. You're saying no to get turned up with these frenemies. No new friends, no new friends. You're seeing the red flags. They don't want you to see the red flags, but you're seeing the red flags. And that's why you're saying no. A lot of these cards came upside down. Again, the orange, the red, the blues is significant. You're not chained. You're refusing to be chained to the illusions, the woman, the gaslighting. Okay? You're refusing to be chained to a toxic ass female or masculino, okay, energy. I don't care how good they look. If they're toxic, they're toxic. They want you to have kinky ways, but you're not opening up your kinkiness. Remember? They want to suck your cockiness and lick your frustration. But you're not opening up yourself to a toxic masculine who wants to do that. My gosh. They want you to be cocky. They want you to love it. They love it. They love it when you eat it, is what I heard. That's what these energies want to do. My gosh, collective. You are fed up, or these energies are fed up because you're not falling for the bullshit. You're not falling to be chained to the flesh. Okay? You're not falling to be chained spiritually or physically with anybody's devilish demon D or demon P. No, 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 no. Red flags, red flags. Uh-huh. All they wanted to do is use dirty money. Possibly was offering you offers or wanted to give you dirty money to do these type of kinky things. My gosh, collective. My gosh. Wow. Wow. Yeah, these energies are penny pinching. Again, pigs came out twice. These are energies that likes to indulge. Indulge. They're going through financial struggles, saving and budgeting. And by you not jumping and falling into this trap, my gosh, collective, you not falling into this trap. Okay, you're telling them to kiss your ass. You're not falling into this trap. You probably got a fine ass at that, male or female. And they're just watching it. They're watching you walk away. You're not going to be chained. No, you're not going to be chained to these energies. No. Why? Because you are a key player. My gosh, collective, continue to be a key player in your life. Yes. You don't care, collective, what they have to say because you're the black sheep. You're going to spill the beans. You're going to continue to be, yeah, you're going to continue to be the one that's going to voice and speak your mind. Okay? You're going to continue to spill the beans, whether they want to hear it or not, collective. You're going to continue to be the rebel, going against expectation, defying odds. You're defying the norms. My gosh. These energies don't want you to open up, to be open to Cupid's arrow, to love. They don't want you to open up, but you are. They don't want you to just be. They don't want you to be yourself, be authentic, shine in your life, focusing on your goals, focusing on a plan, moving forward. These energies want you to be in that other energy I showed you, and you're refusing to go down the hole, collective. And they're fed up. You're not fed up, but they're fed up. Because it's not working. My illusions. Yes. I'm hungry. I get off this. Your illusions, the dream spells, anything they're trying to do and bind and chain you to. It came upside down. They're fed up. They are fed up because they are being spiritually judged and spiritually going through a spiritual court. And they're being locked up. Whoa, is what I'm hearing. Nobody move. Nobody get hurt. Is what my ancestors were saying, collective. You were the apple. You were the one that eased and lured them into the trap, collective. Now they're trapped. Okay? Now they're fed up. They have got caught. These snakes, these fakes, these phonies. Nothing but phony balonies. My gosh, collective. You continue to smile and be happy. Okay? As your ancestors balance out, the higher realms balance out your life, you're focused on balancing out yourself in your life. Okay? Juggling many things at once. Find time for yourself. Exactly. That is what you're focusing on. Okay? Okay? My whistleblowers. That is what you're focusing on, not just spilling the beans, but you're focusing on opening up yourself and healing and just balancing out your life. My gosh, collective, that was my message. Thank you so much for listening, sticking around, staying until the end. Again, I hope this post, my gosh, treat yourself to some Jello and stay tuned for more messages. This is Rasta Gal, aka Angelic Empress. Stay tuned. Look forward to the shorts, my community page, and the downloads of the music and whatever I post in the description box below. Whoa, collective. To connect to this message, okay? And again, like, subscribe, and share, and stay tuned for more lives. All right. Thank you so much again for the thumbs up. Continue to thumb me up again. And yeah, see you when I see you. Peace. Now, how do I turn this off? Shoot. How do I stop this?